Higgins' questions in a bipartisan way and want to pick up there. Mr. Gonzalez, can you tell us who invented the fully human monoclonal antibody?
It was invented as part of canola when we acquired canola back in 2000.
Do you know who it was?
I don't know.
You don't know who invented your biggest drug? It was Gregory Winter. Do you know who he is?
No.
He actually won the Nobel Prize in chemistry for the invention. You know what he had to say about Humira? He said, "I must not be a very good business person because I didn't make the billions, all the other people made the billions." Now, you stand here saying you're for all this innovation, you believe in innovation, and you don't even know who the Nobel Laureate was who invented the drug that you're profiting on. Isn't there some disconnect there?
What we focus our attention on is trying to create new innovation that helps patients.
How can you say you're creating new innovations when you don't even know the Nobel Laureate who came up with the innovation for Humira? Doesn't that show that what you're really doing is business? I mean, let's just be honest about it, as opposed to thinking that you're doing an innovation when you don't know the person who invented the drug that you're profiting off. Let me ask you this. The patent that expired in 2016, obviously you talked about extensive patent law and you seem to understand what's needed. Can you explain two concepts and how you understand them in terms of a new patent, and that is a novelty and non-obviousness? What does that mean to you? What does it mean for something to be novel? And what does it mean for something to be non-obvious, as you understand it?
Well, what I understand for non-obvious is that the patent office looks at the invention that you have and they ask the question, someone skilled in the art, would they have thought of this as being obvious?
Okay, good. And how about on novelty?
Novelty, I don't know that I could describe to you in as much detail.
What's a common sense? What would you think is novel?
Well, sense would be it's a novel theory, right? It's a novel approach.
Yeah, you can't define a term with the term, but basically something new, right? Something that people haven't thought of. So let me ask you this. One of the examples of the new patent you filed that, Congressman Higgins and others feel that is frivolous, though I'm not going to characterize it. You characterize it. I mean, one of the ideas was that you had Humira and all these doctors were prescribing it. And on your own marketing material, you had told them, here's the dose that you should prescribe it at. And then you filed a patent to say that the dose that's on our marketing material, that we should have a patent on doctors prescribing that dose. Now, by your own definition of what is non-obvious, you said if a skilled person in the arts and in the craft knows it, then it's obvious. It's not. It doesn't qualify as non-obvious. How would you say under novel and non-obvious? I'd like to give you the opportunity to explain to the country how saying a dose for Humira at a particular amount that's on your marketing material that every doctor in the country is already doing, how getting a patent on that is non-obvious or novel.
Well, it's really the patent office that makes that determination. And as I was trying to say before, if
no, I get that. I want to understand. I mean, you're obviously the CEO. You said, let's go file a patent. We may not have invented it. We may not even know who won the Nobel Prize for the thing we're selling, but we'd like to claim that we didn't invent the therapy. We want to get a patent on what we're putting on our marketing material for the dose. You go and you say, go do it, lawyers. So what are you thinking about why that is the case? I mean, you wouldn't say, let's get a patent for our brochures on how we sell things. So what made you think, it'd be a great idea to get the patent. It's such a novel invention, a non-obvious invention on the dose. I just want to understand the thinking that goes behind that.
We patent innovation that we believe is meaningful and that we invested to understand why it was meaningful innovation and how
So explain, I want in this case, what did you think was so meaningful and innovative about telling the patent office that a dose that every doctor is prescribing already, and that's on your marketing brochure, that should be patented.
Well, I'm not.
What was the innovation? What do you think you should be up for the Nobel Prize for? Things. I mean, what was the innovation there?
Well, I don't know that I would agree with the premise of what you said. I'm certainly not an expert on every patent that we have in the company. We'll be happy to follow back up.
Do you see, Mr. Gonzalez, what's galling just at an intuitive level? It's that the people who are actually inventing this stuff, it's a brilliant invention. It's staggering. That, you know, Mr. Winter deserves the Nobel Prize. I think I give him every, you know, I could never, I'm not smart enough, and no one's is that smart to come up with that. But then you sit here claiming that you're the fountain of innovation, that you are benefiting from billions of dollars for innovation. You don't even know who the person is who invented your drug, and you're unable to explain what's so novel about what you're getting patents. That's why there's outrage. I mean, can you understand that just at a human level?
The gentleman's time has expired and his point is well taken. Thank you.